Alright peeps, welcome back to Under Pressure. We're currently 2 days into a beautiful temperate season. Our emergency water slurpers are nice and flooded, so we've got our 4 main water slurpers slurping away there. Well, 2 of them are at least. Now in the last episode, we conquered the bad tide, at least for now, with this handy dandy levee that pushes the bad water, well, down this hole as you can see, and then out the side of the map. But as I alluded to, we only temporarily sorted the bad water, because if we dip on underground here, you'll notice we have a hole. And we're 5 planks and, more importantly, 5 metal blocks away from this bad lad being plopped in. So I'm hoping our next season is gonna be a bloody drought, because we've still got a wee way to go before our smelter's up and running. But at least once the smelter's up and running, we can get our lumber mill cracking along. And also, before I forget, because you know I will, I need to get the papier mill up and running. So let's spend the science points on that. And while we're here spending science points, we can now at the well-being, grab an obelisk, plop down the obelisk hut right here. And as you can see, to make our antidote, we need paper, we need dandelions and berries. Now thankfully, we're growing dandelions here and berries down here. And without too much delay, ideally, we're crafting some paper in here. But that's going to remain a medium priority job because, well, we really need to get the smelter in, that sluice in, before I even consider not flapping anymore. Ooh, now isn't this fun? We got the starry sky, but it's still daylight. That's right, the old daylight mod is all updated and grafting nicely with update 7. But while the beavers are kipping away there, we do need more of them. So why didn't we craft a cute little housing estate right here, right where the bloody contaminated ground is? Now isn't that a cute little housing estate down there by the bloody medical bed, the fire pit, and the bad water tunnel? This tunnel gives me mad Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory vibes like. But the reason we're getting a cute little housing estate up and running is we desperately need more beavers to fill our workplaces. Because we're about to open up a couple more over here. Oh, and speaking of opening up some workplaces, do I see chestnuts on the tree? I think I do. So let's unpause the gather our flag and also switch the recipe from grilled tatties to grilled chessy nuts. And do we have any grilled chestnut storage? Most likely no, but we don't need 2 berry storage, so you can be grilled chessy nuts. Ooh, iron as well! Yep, beavers, we need a maximum, oh, not all of these, we need to maximum prioritise these for. You know what, as a little temporary jobby, I'm going to plop a forester down here, just so we can properly fill out our blueberry patch. I'll drop me all on the priorities. We're going to finish this 1 tank, and then we're going to be high prioritising the other 3. Oh, we got a drought! The drought's here! That is fan-bloody-tastic! So the drought's going to kick off in 3 days' time. 4 days after that, this big unstable core down here is going to go kaboom! And then once it blows up a staggering amount of earth there, we're going to go ahead and plug the bad water leak that it'll create. You know what, actually? Let's do that now. So let's have a look. How far does this go? So it's going to take out this blickety block here, but not this corner one. So I just want to real casually pull up a couple of levees in there, beavers. And that is a maximum priority job the second it comes in range. Tell you what, like peeps, I am so happy that these don't blow up at the same time. I would be able to counter it, but oh, it would be so resource intensive. Oh, and I just had a cute little idea. Since we've got foresters over here anyway, why didn't we pop the odd dandelion in where we can't grow trees? Because there's a couple of spots like that underneath the little lower hangs. Why, I am happy with that. And where's Yavad? Oh, look at Yavad planting the dandelions. I love... Oh, and the pines! Oh, now is this the crucial moment? The 0.95 floodage. Is it about to happen? And is it about to contaminate the beavers that live alongside this bad water river here? Because this is very close, as you can see, to going into the housing. And in case you didn't see what I was panicking about, there's bad water inside the houses. And it's clock off a clock as well. which means the beavers are about to go home. But I need to see if it floods or not. You see, it's hanging about. You can't tell me this isn't the perfect water level here, especially if you're coming into a drought with a rather small reservoir. Oh no! Beavers are unwell! I bloody knew this would happen. That tiny bit of flood there, because there's beavers in the middle here. You just can't see them. They're just like right here. Half contaminated, half not contaminated. And look, if we're getting a drought, I'd rather just get these houses built and move the beavers over there. That's much better. If we're getting a drought, we won't be able to power any of this. That's 2 days' time, MiGly's problem. Not current MiGly's problem. Oh, current MiGly's problem is getting all the water slurpers on though. Because we still haven't filled all of these up, and this could be a long drought. This is cycle 8 we're in now. We got 4 unwell beavers. I'm officially pausing all 4 of these houses. You can just be homeless until you rebuild your 4 houses. Now, I may have redesigned the housing estate somewhat. Added a little pedestrian about in. Gotta love a roundabout in Timberborn. But since I'm pausing these houses and I still want more beavers, we now have 2 bonus houses out here and a tiny little bit of stairway action up to whatever comes next. And you know me, I just couldn't resist plopping it in for when we get there. This is going to be such a cute little housing estate, don't ya? Oh look, you got the blue sky on the top, the yellow sky underneath. I remembered even in the next episode. Look at that, 5 planks in, but I am going to bring the priority down a bit here. We need to get our smelter in, and more importantly, we need our big fancy housing estate in. We're about to lose 4 beavers. I've only got 3 grafters. Oh, I'm sitting here with no logs. I could just delete these bloody houses. Oh, no, I can't. Well, then. The beavers, I've got another maximum priority job for you to be cracking along with, if you didn't mind. You know what, actually, let's not panic. Let's just delete all of these and put buildings in, like I started doing with the paper mill. Oh, look at this bit of good news. Gonu died of old age. And Gonu was about to be banished to District 9. I mean, the same can't be said for the rest of you, unfortunately. But at least you're getting used to kipping outside, you know, because you will be soon. Now, while we're big chilling in my 14-day drought, why don't we start getting beavers out here, ready to pop those 2 levees that we've got cracking along down here. So I'm thinking the easiest and quickest way is just to go out the top here and down again. Easy peasy, straight in. Now, I'll leave these as medium priority jobs for now. We will dive into them, but we still have some relative priority jobs to be cracking along with, you know? But the reason I wasn't flapping about the power is we're coming into a drought. We've got no power over here anyway. Oh, would you look at that? The grits mill fills the gap bloody beautifully. You know what I'm thinking what I might do? Just to be, you know, a bit fancy with it. Tuck the grits mill in there, under the hour hang, and we'll come back to what this slot's gonna be all about. But for now, we're gonna do some real temporary power into this so we can do something during this drought. Ooh, and since we have a drought, we'll be able to see this spill hour and see just how bad it is and if my little workaround jobby here is good enough. Oh, we got a contaminated beaver. Ye, mate, need to get banished straight hour to District 9. And mate, I don't even care if you're dehydrated. You're not getting a slurp. You need to walk straight past the water. You cheeky little beaver. Well, all you've done is extend your suffering, so enjoy banishment behind the builder's hut. Oh, now we're here by the gatherer flag. We've got the gatherer gathering all the chestnuts off all these trees. Look at the shadows on his fur, man. This is a mad little experimental 1.0 delight, isn't it? And yes, I am still far too scared to tackle any of these brambles here. Ooh, and look what I just spied we have in as well. Our full levy here. So when we get the drought ending, we're going to get the full power down here on our 2 big power wheels, which we will need. I'm up in the priority of these stairs, just so you know. In 1.4 days, when this big kaboom kabooms, we can be somewhat ready for it. Well, it looks like we may have some pressure down here, so we'll have to see what happens when it does kaboom. Because I was hoping that this water here was going to drain a bit more, but now that I've had a look at this, we've got some pressure that we're going to have to release. And I have a feeling that this big kaboom here is the pressure release valve of sorts. I tell you what, I am loving this near constant supply of chestnuts like. And it's only going to get better as more and more of these bad lads grow up. Oh, speaking of trees growing up, How close are we on these oaks? 92%, 86, 87%. That is grand. Because currently the majority of our wood supply is coming from all the way over here. Poor little 4 beaver just chopping doing 8 logs at a time. Horribly inefficient because they end up having to come all the way back whenever they're thirsty or hungry or close to clock off a clock. But the varied plantation over here seems to be DNR'd. We've got trees popping up. Oh, and here we are, peeps. We've got the lovely stars in the sky, but once they go away and we get the blue on top and the yellow down below, it goes kaboom! And look at all of that destruction and the bad water going. Oh, that's right. The bad water starts flowing down here now. And this does cause its own bloody big concern. But it also gives a place for the bad water to go to. So you can't complain now, can you? Alright, now, what's the level? The level's down to 1. A proper little stable 1 down here. Oh, beaver, that hole is bigger than it was before, like. But yeah, now, beavers, we need to, very quickly, salt this out. Ideally, the next 9.9 days before the bad water starts pushing up and up and up. Alright, beavers, this is your new maximum priority jobby. Get it all in. Oh, look, we've got a beaver banging away up the top there while I'm making all of these selected nothing for storage so they're not flashing in my faces the whole time. Alright, now that is one of the finest handy-dandy small warehouse staircase stacks I've done in a wee while. Oh, and we got the power wheel in, so we're finally making some more gears. Only 3 more gears, you know, and we're making bloody metal blocks at a quarter speed, but details. Details. Now this job here is the reason I want to have the healer up and running. I'd rather not, you know, purposely send beavers into bad water and then just banish them to District 9 like some sort of plebs. I want to look after me beavers. So I really hope we time it right so I get some paper out of this by the time we get contaminated beavers. Oh, and since I got 100 science points, I may as well go ahead and unlock a platform. Then we can start building the rest of this bit housing estate. Because 5 babbies and 7 spare beds is not enough for me. I mean, I need excuses to build more fireplaces, you know. Go on, Babby, get yourself in there, man. It's a lovely, cosy little spot. It's even nice and safe. Ah, look at that. Nice and safe because it's not bad what I'm rushing past you. I love me bit beavers, me, like. The proper belters. Oh, I'm loving me cosy little hole here, like. This is so nice, this little spot. You've got the stars and the clouds. You've got the mountains in the distance. You've got all of the greenery up in front of your face. Oh, I love it. Oh, peeps. Beneath this bad water here is an even sorrier sight. Look at how close. Oh, very important water sources to this bad water now. It's only a couple of blocks. And whenever this fucker decides to get off, it's gonna come in. Unless we successfully get this in with enough time for all of this bad water to evaporate before that bomber goes off. Oh, and one of my beavers just died of hunger over here. We haven't seen the new death animations yet. Let's stalk these beavers until they cock it. Live Echosia is about to drop down dead right in front of our very eyes. Let's try and get a... No, I went too fast. We might not be able to get a proper fancy angle, like, but I will catch it for Shessie here. Oh, what a beaver. Are you going to wake up for us? Because you're due a dying of thirst. Any second now, we're going to cop the big animation. There he goes. He's good. He's dehydrated. Rip, laddie. You didn't necessarily deserve it. You were kipping when you got contaminated. Oh, we did have 4 big water slurpers up and running, which probably means we got no builders. Which means I can make as many gears as I want. They're not going to be ganning in here, are they? Looks like we're not going to be sciencing anymore, because we need all the bloody beavers in here. What? I've got 8 vacancies, and they're all in the bloody builder huts. You know what? We've got plenty of logs for now. Yous can go and do something else, like become builders. I'm already doing a 1 efficient farmhouse with 1 beaver in it. There's not much else I can pause, you know. Hence, with fancy pants, double-decker housing estate. Oh, since I've got these unlocked now, I can actually build some more of the housing estate. Of course we're going to have some rooftop terraces. You don't think we're bloody heathens over here, do you? I'm even going to pop down an upper-story medical bed. Oh, look at this, we're going to smelter in! Pause ye! Because we need all of the horsepower that we're making from this one little power wheel to get this smelter cracking. We only need 5 metal blocks, to be fair. We can just let it tick over the next 7 days, you know. But how are they doing? Yeah, this is the important jobby. 2 out of 3. You need to do that a few more times, mate. And then you need to chuck 24 logs in, yeah. That is perfect as well there, look. It is flush with the new wall. We don't need the water per se, but we do need the builders. You know, for now, I'm actually going to pause all of these slurpers. We may as well have maximum irrigation run here for, well, maximum amount of time. We've got a half-decent little supply here that might last for a week. And if it doesn't, we'll just unpause these, laddies. I just realised my plan for this block needs to change somewhat if I want to have continuous power gun and ruined. Oh, we've got our chain of beaver builders. I imagine we're going to have more than one in. We are indeed. How are you reaching all of these? Oh, I guess I'm about to find out. Oh, mad beavers. You can build loads of them at once. So these 2 here, we can't build until we finish the stack up this side. But we're going to be able to finish these 2 here. So it's just going to be the middle that's left at the end. Oh, this is grand. As long as it's done in the next 6 days, of course. And if we've got a beaver one now today, peeps, that means we've not only got our 4 district builders, we've got our 4 bonus builders. That'll be why I saw such a train coming over here. Oh, I can see we've got the hopeful oaks growing in here. That is grand. It means we're basically full on this lumberjack flag. Let me do the old switcheroo. Now we do not have enough planks in storage to complete that little warehouse stack staircase. So we're going to be planking once again. Now it does mean, unfortunately, giving up a couple of bonus builders, but 6 is better than none, isn't it? Oh, the poor dandelions are going to cork it. Well, I should at least unpause the bloody gatherer flag and get the actual dandelions that are fully grown sitting in there drying out and dying. Oh, and look at this. We got beavers coming over here, building the next level of the housing estate. Now it is slow going. I'm on speed 3 here, and we're slowly going up. I believe we now have 2 metal blocks knocking the boots. But that should mean that we will get another 3 blocks in the next 5 days. Well, I suppose we've got 8 days, haven't we, to do the whole putting the sluice in. It's more getting this in the next 5 days. Peeps, you're never going to believe this. You see this beaver bobbing along under the water here? They're carrying the last metal block to get our mad badwater repulsion sluice in, but they're not going to hammer it in, of course. That would be far too convenient. Send another beaver down here to hammer the last of this sluice in, please. Oh, here we are, peeps. You can see every pixel of that beaver as he comes towards her. And he hammers in the last of the sluice. The sluice is in, the sluice is open, and the sluice will close above 0% contamination. Oh, that is such a weight off. Now all we need to do, crank out some more gears to get the paper mill in. Ooh, and I should check. Good thing I did. We need 20 gears stored away for this grits mill. Thankfully, we do have some gear storage. Now our food situation is getting rather dire. And it's all because of the inefficiency of this grill. Old mate, yeah, he's on his way back with some tatties which he's had to pick up from all the way over here. And then when he wants to drop off his grilled tatties, he has to go all the way back. Only one thing that's halfway efficient is if he wants a log, he just pops over here. So that does mean I need to be getting the priority up on this bad lad. We need at least 1 hauler at a maximum priority. Your beaver builder train. How far have yous got along on the old hool? Not bad. He's only got the little middle bit today. I reckon he'll have that in rather sharpish. Unfortunately not in the next half a day. So we will get some bad water coming up in here. I'm actually curious, you know, how devastating would it be if he didn't block that off? I mean, I'm rather confident that this levee wall will help us just push the bad water up the side of the map like during a bad tide. But if you didn't, when that unstable core went off, it would have been a shock as bad water flooded your whole settlement. We are now officially in cycle 9. We have an unstable core about to go kaboom. Let me guess. The one that would flood our underground water. Oh no! It's the one down here! So we need to take the world level all the way down and increase the priority of these two levees here. Which are much easier to see when you've got the water turned off. High priority beavers. That needs to be done within the next 10 days. Otherwise the water's going to pitch up the side of the map here when this big unstable Corgan's kaboom! We have 16 food! We're going to get grilling some chestnuts. And we really need to get this hauling post in with the utmost urgency. Look at me sitting on his arse staying out! Yeah, we need the hauling post in. If we've got beaver builders sitting on their arse staying out. Peeps, I really want to do a speedy up bit here from inside this big cave. Especially, as you can see, with the bad water flowing in and the water level rising and everything. But I cannot miss this again. I cannot do as dirty 2 times in a row. So what we're going to do is pollute a real casual speedy up bit. Zoomed in at the bad water to begin with, but you know, slowly zooming out. And then when it inevitably pitches over the edge, we can do a quick splash out, you know, big zoom, you know, get it all matching up and everything. Not with my audio, of course, but with the visuals. It'll look deed fancy. And it looks like me little gonna run jobby. Even though this is a different looking spill than last time, it does go far enough. And look at this. The bad water level is lowering down here once again. Big chillin'. So I'm honestly not concerned in the slightest about how that overspills. Now next on the agenda... Ooh! Should I be worried about this? This was pure, but it's coming from that side. Where's this good water coming from? It's definitely... What is happening here? I'm not ready! This is at 1. This is at 0.95. I think this needs to not be synchronized. And it needs to be up at 1. Now, is that okay? Oh, maybe it's too powerful. I mean, honestly, this isn't any, like, faster anyway. Or is this like a little... Once a little... No, I am not... Nope, right, okay. Okay, so what's going to happen now is we're going to delete this. And the bad water is going to go out there. And it's going to stop flooding everything! Don't go down there, beavers! Alright, good water. Push up and get the bad water out of here! Oh, this is terrible. And look, we got plenty of power over here anyway. Just with 2 hour here. Are you coming over to pick that up? Is that how desperate we are for logs? Oh, my. Oh, no, that's right. You're sitting on your arse staying now, which means we're getting 3 haulers on the crack. And look at that. We're instantly up to 176 food. Just because this gets delivered tatties? How mint is that? Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is absolutely tough. 5 unwell beavers. Right, beavers. There's so much going on. We need this in immediately. I'm going to delete this and the path connecting it. Temporarily get some power shaft action on the crack. Oh, no. No. I'm doing it. I get 15 gears back off this. And I need 15 gears in here. That is... I don't even want to talk about it. You know what? Let's just zoom out of here and zoom back in here. So what happened? Why is there clean water here now? Like, this bit of river here has always been bad water. Like, consistently bad water. So wow. Okay, I think I know. I think the bad water has a longer distance to travel than the good water that's over there. The good water source, by the way, is over here. And the bad water sources are all the way over here. But there are more bad water sources than good water sources, so it is overpowered with bad water, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for me and me beavers, because I've already got 5 unwell figures. And it does spill up and actually spill out of here. So this must be one of the lower points on the whole pressure system. Because look, it's not spilling up there. And there's another bad water spit here, which it's not spilling out of. Oh yeah, this is how you get some more unwell beavers. You send them in here to do your dirty bad water blocking work. But the beavers are cracking along with it. You know what? As long as it doesn't take us through to the night time and it gets all flashy, we'll do a wee speedy up bit of these 2 levees getting plopped in. And I think fully securing our settlement from bad water. Minus my shenanigans, of course, which flood the whole place. And speaking of flooding the whole place... Oh, hello, Drought! I'll take 5 days of temperate season, now it's a matter. We're not flooding here, that is grand, and the bad water, bit easier to see at this point, it's also not coming over, which is grander. Ooh, and look at this! The bad water is going back, which means we've got our levees in, and your dirty bad water stream can never contaminate us again. And all that cost for it was 6 unwell beavers. Oh, and the contaminant, I'm sorry, mate. I am genuinely sorry. But you're getting shifted to District 9. Right, we need one more gear in there. This is now going to be a maximum priority job. And we have everything, I believe. Oh, no. We literally have 8 berries. We had heaps of berries, but then I ran out of food, and we still haven't grew berries yet. This is our closest one. Oh, it's actually not too bad, 92%. But these haulers are doing bits for our efficiency, like. You should never underestimate how important a hauler is. What I can't do as well, unpause that little lumber mill, and I'll just pause these for now. I was about to delete them, but I'll just pause them since we've got a drought incoming. Alright, builder beavers, are you going to come hammer the last bloody cog in here? I can see it, it's up there. Oh, it's just been taken out. Come on, builder beaver, come over with your hammer and gun. Knock, knock. It has now been far too long. Where's that gear? Oh! No, thank you. Did not realise we were on the gear for beavers. Need to be living in District 9. I'm so sorry, beavers. Especially the ones that went down to build those 2 bloody levees that have saved our day. I sent yous down there. I should be healing yous, not banishing yous behind the hauling post to get stalked for your death animations. Oh, we've only got 5 days left of this as well. Yeah, maybe we need to just have a quick double check. See how we're doing over here. Make sure we don't get caught out, you know. Oh, lovely. We got one in. Too far. Too far. Oh, that's right. I was having myself a bit of a panic earlier, wasn't I? Alright, now we shall be able to see a beaver come down here. There he is, look. He's got to plug it in. And now we are of no danger of losing all of our water, and especially its pressure. Oh, that is mean. That is so mean. This would have blown up in the middle of our next drought, when we desperately needed all of the water and whatever pressure we had. I think the devs know what they're doing like on that touch. We are at least making paper, which means we can make gears, which means we can pop the herbalist back down at a maximum priority and hope for the best. And yeah, now we will be needing metal down the line, so get that rebuilt, beavers. Oh! I love simple floodgate triggers. Like, I love that mod. But it requires Timber API, which is, as far as I can tell, it might not be. It might be something else. I'm not a modder. Is balked. It definitely makes my game crash. But I never remember with these stuff. Look at that. We don't even have enough beavers to get them all slurping. Who needs a pause? Yees need a drop down to 1 is what needs to be happening. Then we should have beavers knocking about in both of these here. There we go. Happy days. Oh, we don't need both of these running, do we? Nah, 133 logs. We didn't need both of these running. Big builder. Which we do need. Otherwise, how are we going to heal all of these contaminated beavers? Or imagine. You know what? We've got water. We've got food. Let's heal them. District 9ers. This is a changing of times. Yous are welcome to come back, eat our food, drink our water, and slurp our medicine when we make it. Oh, and look at that. We even have some blueberries knocking about. Nah, can I afford it though? Oh, I've got the bloody beavers. This is why we need to heal ye laddies. Get yourself slurped up so you don't cork it, and then get yourself some medicine and you can get back to grafting. And if you cork it before then, at least I'm trying to be beaverian. At least I assume that's what the beaver version of humane is. Now, how long is the drought gonna be? A 14 day. Not too bad. That's the one we had last time. We know we can survive that. I am unfortunately going to have the water slurpers slurping up for now, but it is what it is, isn't it? If nothing else, we're getting some gears in our herbalist shop. Hey, look at that. I can pause the grill here for the grilled tatties because we're full on storage. Are we full on storage for the bloody chestnuts as well? Oh, we are, because I changed that to chestnuts. Well, I can pause. Oh, it's a dangerous thing to do to pause both of them, but I'm gonna. We need all the builders we can get, man. Oh, we're not going to get the herbalist in because we're not making any gears. Alright, 6 contaminated beavers. I'll give you some false hope, but get your horses out of our precious little... We got the water! Oh, I'm freaking out! I was clicking on the wrong district. Oh, aye, get your horses out of a district and get yourself out of District 9 behind the old industrial estate here. Out of sight, out of mind and all that. And maybe yous can come back when we get some gears. I was just thinking I could pop a power wheel on here and then we can power the gear workshop through the smelter. But then I realised we don't have any gears to pop in the bloody smelter, so no, we won't be popping a power wheel down there. Oh, but what we do have is our rooftop terrace up and running and access to this top floor housing estate. So in a nutshell, more beavers and safe beavers. You know what, actually I am loving this little housing estate here. How cozy's that with the campfire down there, the rooftop terrace up the top. Oh, this is going to be a lovely little medical bed over here. Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely grand. And obviously, you got the badwater tunnel, you know, which some beavers like, some beavers don't. All I know is, I want to say, oh, beavers, get your horses out of bed. Run down the track on the right, and then run up the track on the left. Oh, the stairs as well. We'll get them carried up and down the stairs. Look at them all gone. Oh, the ideas that are coming forth for this bit housing estate are out the top, to say the very least. Now, we are fresh out of planks, so we may as well get our plankers up and running. We still have and a builder after that. But I will say I'm quite proud of the beavers this episode. Even with my shenanigans, they've cracked along nicely. I do like that we're not going to get contaminated beavers all the time from the old housing estate over here. That's going to be full industrial estate. This housing estate, I've already just gushed all over it, so I'll move on to our lovely little badwater blockage here. There's no badwater getting in here, unless this unstable cause blows up before this water evaporates, of course, but we can keep our fingers crossed, can't we? But you're unfortunately gonna have to wait until the next episode to see if that happens. Until then, we have one thing to do, and that is watch this big laddie kaboom! Because once this big old unstable cause down here blows up, it's gonna end the episodes. Hey, it's just not one of them. Sometimes it happens. But I'll catch you back on Monday. And until then, have yourselves a lovely weekend. Toodaloo!